Alright, so here we have a question. Name the organic compound that results from the reaction of butanoic acid with dimethylamine. So we have to first draw those substances, right? Butanoic acid, we'll draw it with the carbon end off to the left. Drawing nice and slowly so you can keep up with me, or I can keep up with you as the case may be. Plus our dimethylamine, so we have our nitrogen center, a methyl group off two ways, and then a hydrogen to complete the octet. Of course, there's the lone pair that we don't always show, but it is important, and it's why amines act as bases. So when these two combine, we get the formation of two things. First of all, we make some water, right? So that's easy to see where the water might come from. So water's not an organic product, right? Water is inorganic, so that's not what we're after. We're after the other species, which is what results when the OH and H bonds are broken and a new CN bond forms. So CH2, CH2, C double bond O, single bond N, and then we still have the two methyl groups here. So now we've done the reaction where we add the carboxylic acid and the amine together, and what we can do now is to name the organic product, which is this final product here. So it was butanoic acid that we started with and dimethylamine that we started with. Now we've got to be specific. With dimethylamine, we know the methyl groups are bonded to the nitrogen, but now when we're naming this amide, we're going to have to say, or amide rather, N dimethyl So we've named the amine part, and now we'll name the carboxylic acid part with a space, butan, and it's an amide, so butanamide. All right, and that's an M there. So there we have it, the formation of an amide by reaction of a carboxylic acid with an amine, and finally how to name that resulting product, first naming the amine components with NN if there's any carbon groups off of the amine, and butanamide based on the butanoic acid to start. Hopefully this clarifies any issues you might have been having either with how these amides are formed or how to name them once you have one. So we'll look at some other aspects of amides in a later video, but hopefully this naming video is useful.